Hello. We had a bit of technical difficulties while I was making my tea, but it's all good. Let me just grab my biscuit. Okay. Now I'm ready. I have also been reminded where I am at in the story because I kind of sort of forgot and assumed that I was just at the Charlene meeting thing, but I forgot that we went over here and we did all of the thingies. So what do you mean I'm on? Shut up. How is the volume? Oh, right. Now how is the volume? I forgot the whole... Yeah, I did forget the apocalypse a bit. Just a tiny bit. It kind of shows you where my priorities were. It's like Fandaniel died and then immediately my memory just vanished. Do I remember the baby? I do remember the baby. I kind of remember the parents. It's mostly the baby because of Marzia, my boy. I love him. And then I thought for a second they were warming him up, but not in that pot. That would be that wouldn't be very appropriate. Right! And then Vritra and Estinian came, and they reveal that there's a dragon protecting everyone. Even though they sort of put it together. Because they're not idiots. Need to simmer just a bit longer, I'd say. In the meantime, I don't have to move my headphone thingies. In the meantime, I was hoping I might ask you a few questions. The red sky, these terrible beasts. What in the name of the sisters is happening here in Thavnir? Yeah, they decided to work alone together. Oh my. That's rather a lot to take in. It would seem the situation is even more grave than we suspected. Thank you, friend. My colleagues and I will use your knowledge to see if it can further our own research. And with that, here we are. A pot of piping hot chai, brewed from my own secret recipe of spices and tea leaves, together with hearty helpings of rich milk and purest sugar. Oh no, that's a bit sweet. I'm happy that she didn't say chai tea though, because if she did, I would have been like, okay, I guess we're just calling it chai tea now. That's okay. I've made enough for everyone in the village. Might I trouble you to deliver a few cups? The drink has medicinal properties then? No, it's just tasty. Not in the least. The ingredients are quite ordinary. It's so very tasty though. And has a way of lifting the spirits. I knew it. When down or injured or dying, a hot cup of tea will save the day. The spicy aroma and distinctive sweetness of chai is a simple, everyday pleasure on our island. Sometimes the best medicine is the simplest. A lovely sentiment, Nitana. By all means, allow us to assist. I will happily give people some tea. It is gamer time, Solane. Wait, did they just disappear? Oh. While you lot distribute hot beverages, I'll do a sweet for errant beasts to slay. A far less arduous task, no doubt. When you've finished, look for me at the Wakeful Tirana. Bye. I didn't even chill in the server. I did! I said in 30 minutes I'm gonna go live, and everyone should have had that time written down on their calendar, set an alarm for 30 minutes to know that I was gonna stream. That's on everyone else. Look at them all, lazing about, knowing full well the beast might strike again at any moment. Do they not realize their lives are in danger? Well, I for one intend to survive. I'm too young to die. Yes, oh my god. I'll leave this island behind if I must. But where would I go? Is anywhere safe these days? No, not really. A mug of piping hot chai brewed from aromatic tea leaves, flavored with Nidhana's secret blend of herbs and spices. Then mixed with rich milk. You know, cardamom is still a great tea spice. Super recommend. A cup of chai? Can't you see I have more important things to worry about? No, you're right. It is precisely in times like these that we must strive to remain calm and steady. I do believe I'll visit the Elder and see what needs to be done. If there is any way I can aid my village and my friends, I will do it. You know, that's probably why I like Heavensward so much, because they're giving each other hot drinks to calm each other down. And I'm like, yeah, that's what I do, because it's cold and lonely in England, and you want a hot cup of tea to calm you down and feel comfy. The aroma of that chai truly is irresistible. Do you suppose Nidhana would mind if I helped myself to a cup? Girl, I got some of my own. I think. Oh, I have masala chai, which is also pretty great. He did get a burger. Oh my god, that scene was so cute. I just love seeing everyone, like, I love seeing them, like, bust into my room with groceries and, like, give me a whole feast and we just ate all night. Like, yeah, that's my dream. Best scene in the game. No, second best scene in the game next to the Alize and Alphino scene. Best scene in the game. Wait, I know you. You were the one who saved us from the beast back at the temple. Were it not for you, well, let's not even think about that. At times like this, we mustn't dwell in what might have been, but look to the future. But what future awaits us? How can Radzat hope to recover from this? Most of my friends are gone, and I don't know where to turn. Have some tea. A cup of chai? Well, if you insist. Ah, that aroma has a way of clearing the mind. Come to think of it, we've faced our fair share of trials in the past as well. No matter how hard the times, we've always come together as people united. One day at a time, one step at a time. For that is all any of us can do, yes. Back to work, once I finish this cup. Thank you. I'm just saying, y'all don't have to respect my space or privacy. If I'm, like, really down and also hungry, you're completely free to buy me a very expensive burger and drop it off at my place. Give me my address. That's true. I didn't put the return address on it. Oops. I'm sorry. I just want to be left alone. My best friend and I, we fled the village together. One of the beasts took him and it was all I could do to run. All the while, I could hear this monstrous voice screaming my name. Have some tea. This is for me? Oh, we used to drink chai together often, shared stories over steaming cups after a hard day's work. Thank you, friend. The pain may never pass, but I must press on all the same. For his memory, and for we who must remember. I know! Like... Imagine just going up to someone who's, like, really traumatized from, like, their family, like, dying or their friends dying, and you're like, okay, cool, I can't speak because I'm a mute protagonist, but here's some tea. Cool, bye. Thank you for delivering the chai, Coco. Did it help lift this village's spirits? Surprisingly, yeah. That is heartening to hear indeed. The final days show no signs of abating, but that is all the more reason that we must try to keep our composure. Our lives have been forever changed. The people we have lost will never return to us. These tragedies will long weigh on our hearts. But we have the capacity to live with our suffering, to carry the agony till we too join the fallen in death. It is not a surrender, but a recognition, for it is only in acceptance that we find the strength to move forward. I guess that is kind of true. I'm gonna see how everyone else is doing. I heard that the survivors we met at the temple have all returned safely. The crisis may not have passed, but being home and among friends should do much to ease their spirits. You ever had a really awful day and then one person without prompting someone does you a little kind thing? Yes. I really like that feeling. Okay. I'm gonna complete these two side quests, I think. Ah, what luck. You look capable of braving the jungles unscathed. Would you help me search for a group of refugees I became separated from? As the chaos unfolded around us, I fled in the direction of Agama Temple along with a few others. There, one of those terrible beasts fell upon us, and I lost track of my group in the chaos. While I was able to make my way here, none of the others have, and I worry for their safety. I would like nothing more than to search myself, but all hands are required to defend this place. Agama Temple is to the west. Please journey there and guide anyone you can find back here. I only hope that some manage to survive the madness. My inventory is fine. Look, it's fine. I've just got, you know, some of these to get rid of, but, like, it's fine. I also need to get rid of those, but it's okay. I know, I have a whole page free, like, I'm okay. Yeah, excuse you. I actually have space in my inventory. What? Oops. Listen, y'all know I can't play this game. I'm just pretending I can. We're actually watching a video of someone else playing right now. Who are you? Are you here to save me? Yes, for I am the warrior of darkness? Of light? I don't know exactly anymore. Of course, I knew she wouldn't forget about us. The beast prowled the area for some time, but I managed to find refuge among these rocks. Refuge. However, I've been too frightened to set foot from their shelter for fear of drawing the attention of some hungry animal. But with you here, I believe I can find the courage. Will you accompany me to Polaco's stand? The warrior of lightness. Thank you. Now, let us tread carefully. Oh god. Escort the unfortunate straggler safely to Polaco's stand. Should he fail to defend him, no! He'll return to vicinity of Agama Temple. No! Help. Oh my god, he's running so funny. Okay, that's something I'm a bit like. Bunny boys. Bunny boys. They need a better run animation. Okay, that's it. That's my take on bunny boys. Everything else is great. Bunny boys are great. However, they need a better running animation. Himbo run. I like the pure amount of like energy that cat boys run with. Like they're fighting for their life just to get where they need to go. Yeah, I think they saw a tall person and they went, okay, they get the tall person run. Which is like very funny. Meanwhile, like the short folk, like the cat boys, get like the high energy run because they're so short, so it's harder to get where they need to go. And so they have to put extra effort. Poor Coca. Meanwhile, cat girls are just jog. That's so funny. Cat girls be jogging, and meanwhile, cat boys are like sprinting. And they're going the same direction. Like, I mean, they're going the same speed, but one of them is like gently trotting over, and the other's like dying. It's my driver. What? God damn it. Place is so red too, like chill. Imagine they made an arena that was redder than this. Bro, hurry up, we're almost there. Just give a last final sprint. I'm running. You better be right there. You failed? No, I haven't. No, I haven't. Stop lying. Oh my god, I thought for a second because I went there a bit early, they would have like made me restart. We've reunited. I don't know how to thank you. You saved my life. No. We saved your life. Please tell that brave woman from the Radiant Host that I've arrived safe and sound. I must think of a way to repay your bravery. Oh. Whoa. Beckoning to you with uncertain intent. When I get my flying powers, I will be coming back to you. Monkey want to speak. Monkey have quest for me. Oh my god, my tooth is killing me! I took painkillers, but every time I speak, it hurts a bit more. I watched your arrival. I recognize that man from the group I was with, and I am overjoyed to see him safe. Thank you for escorting him here. Truly you are worthy of the reputation you've earned. I dare say even a Gama would be awed by your bravery. He was a storied mendicant... of the Arcasodera. When the Hyers landed ashore, this island and war broke out. And he spared no effort to save the lives of all who were injured in the conflict. He saw no tribes, only those in need. He is not so different from you, who throws herself into the maw of danger to save someone they've never met. If a Gama's spirit lives on today, it is through your selfless deeds. Hell yeah. I mean, bring yourselves hope and stuff. Take this as a reward, although I have no doubt you would deny it if I let you. Once my watch is ended, I shall patrol the woods in search of any more hiding among the trees. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be too long. Not just because my tooth is killing me, but also because, like, I don't want to go to bed too late. And there's something else. No, I already cooked, so that's out of the way. I mean, I could make a cake, but no, not today. Oh right, because it's Jacopo's birthday tomorrow, and I'm drawing an art, and I want to finish it soon. I've already started it. It is the sketch is already done. Now I need to do another rough sketch. Actually, no. I'm not going to do another rough sketch. I'm going to make that my big sketch, because you know what? It's not going to be a 5 billion day art piece. No, I'm not going to keep doing that. That's what stresses me out about art. I need to keep some things very tame. I know we are beset by monsters, beasts, and worse, but if you have even an ounce of strength to give, I would ask for your aid. I am in need of a brave soul to help patrol the area in search of any lost refugees. I would ask my brothers and sisters of the Radiant Host, but our numbers have been greatly diminished. It is all we can do to keep the darkness from swallowing the settlement whole. Very good. It shall be heartening to have another warrior by my side. Let us commence at once. Hell yeah. Oh my god. Leave me alone! Whew. Please don't be another escort mission. Hey, you a Dragoon? You are! We should begin our patrol by heading south, a route through which many refugees from Yedlamad pass. We will cover more ground if we split into 2 groups. If you could find anyone in need, go to their aid, and if you discover any discarded effects, collect them for safekeeping. Ah, and if you encounter one of those terrible beasts, lay it where it stands. Once we've made a thorough search of the area, let us rendezvous back here. Godspeed. Let's go. Oh my god. It's so red! Everything's so red it's starting to hurt my eyes. I know, it's like it's the end of the world. Yeah. Whoa, what did I just do? Oh. Why am I feel like I'm hitting the wrong buttons. Hey. Don't mind me saving you like this. Oh, is it gone? Thank the gods. I would have surely died without your help. What are you doing out here? I had my 10%. What's the 10%? I see. So the Radiant host looks over us yet. For that I am grateful. Well, I suppose if I follow the path you took to get here, I should be safe on my way back. You didn't leave anything alive, did you? There's like a big gang of tigers ahead, so keep in mind when you're walking back, they might pounce at you. Maybe go around them. Or wait until the fight is over. Cool. What is my 10%? Was I not at 100% power? Shadow of Death. Single target, 10% DPS increase. Wall of Death. Oh! That thingy. Wait, what's that got to do with it? Oh, because I'm a gamer? Is it because it means I am actually a gamer and not, like, bad? Okay, I'm back. Guys, I think you should assume if my mic is not, if my sprite is not popping up and down and I'm not speaking, then I'm probably not here. Especially if I've just kind of stopped in the middle of nowhere. Welcome back. I've heard all about your noble deed. Allow me to thank you for protecting those we cannot. I'll add my thanks to hers. If not for you, I'd be nothing but food for the beasts. You've more than earned a reward for your time. Speak with me again at Palakistan and I'll ensure you get it. Why don't you just give it now? These NPCs are just making my life harder. I miss the bunnies. The work ahead of us is vast, and any lives we can save are precious indeed. All I came across in my patrol was discarded belongings and scattered luggage. Did you find anything else of note? They made my life harder in a funny way. These guys are just sad. I recognize this figure. Doubtless you are curious as to what it depicts. There is a legend that tells of Manusia's goddess, who sought the strength of Murga, wresting her own head from her body and replacing it with the bestial pate of Murga? In pursuit of wisdom, did Murga do the same, placing his own head with that of Manusia. Thus were born divine beings gifted with both strength and wisdom, heralding an age of untold peace. One of the refugees must have dropped this in their flight. This figure is a reminder that the most insurmountable hardships can be overcome by looking beyond the bounds of tribe for help. A figure so fine was likely beloved by its owner. I shall do what I can to see it return to them. Thank you for your help today, traveler. Oh, that's all the thingies for these two. And for that one. So we can just pop around. Just need to find the thingies. Oh shit, what is that? As you have finished your deliveries, might I talk with you for a moment? I was curious to know, what has become of Meivan and Kurasov's remains? We buried them together. Oh, thank you, friend. Surely they will be able to rest peacefully by each other's side. I and the people of Palakistan will perform the rites as soon as we are able. As for the child, it will not be easy for her, growing up without her parents, but I promise to do what I can. Once she is able to eat solid food, the fish I catch will help nourish her. Oh my god, he's actually gonna be dad. Well, we finished delivering the chai. I do believe everyone has a piping hot cup. Even me. I could almost believe there's a magic at work. How their tension fades with every sip. Let us pray that Palakistan has seen the last of those transformations, at least for now. They are still at a risk, as every village in Thavner like us not. Still, I trust we can leave this place in the care of our friends from the Radiant and the High Crucible. Shall we return to Radzahan? By all means, do not let us keep you further. There are still many who have need of your wisdom and strength to deliver them from this terrible calamity. And I will do what I can as well. I will bring rations and supplies from Akyali. We have plenty to spare. Hell yeah. Then, let us find Justinian and be on our way. Where did he wander off to again? I don't know, probably to be all edgy. The wakeful Tirana, near the bridge to Rods at Han, as I recall. Very well then. Quest accepted. Find Justinian. Stop him from buying useless junk. They're still forcing me to, like, go around here because I don't have the ether thingy. Oh my god, it is so much more ominous with, like, the red sky and the silhouette. Fishing. Fishing. What do you mean you have a meme video for me? About what? Justinian? Look at them. These white-haired protagonists. I have apprised Justinian of the situation at Palaka Stand, so we needn't have that conversation. Hell yeah. How do you suppose the others have fared in the capital? I hope things have not been too eventful in our absence. The whole capital burned down. Alphino told me everything. Full glad am I to hear the people are safe. Likewise, you will be pleased to know I found no evidence of lingering beasts in the jungle and ruins. 'Twould seem you finished off the last of them. That is not true. When we were going around doing those side quests, there are still plenty of them, so. Although wait, not of those ones, actually. Yeah, they might be gone. We scared them away with our hope. Trying times yet lie ahead for the people of Thavnir. Fortunately, they have a wise and benevolent satrap to shepherd them through. Speaking of which, I received word from Thancred not a short while ago. He awaits our return to the city on Al-Zadal's path. Come. A video on the thing on the ether, right? Oh my god. Oh no, I want to click on that. It's got my boy in it. It's got my American Psycho in it. One sec, I'm just gonna turn the lights on. Okay, I'm back. I need to get out of this red place. It's bumming me out. What? To reduce congestion, the area you are about to enter has been divided into multiple identical instances? I guess I'll go with 1? Because there's 14 people on 1? I don't... Okay. Is that too many people? It's just a holdover from launch. I've never had to select that before though. That's the first time. This how y'all live? I know, it's kind of a bummer. There's a lingering sense of desolation here, but that is much preferable to the panic and chaos we saw before. The poor old woman who became a beast said her grandson had gone to Palaka's stand. I hope he survived. 'Twill be a struggle for the people to come to terms with these tragedies, but they are far stronger than you may think. Yeah, they defeated them already with hope. Actually, no, that wasn't Radzahan. That was, the other place, right? It is good to see you safe. Given the skies, 'tis all too easy to fear the worst. I am pleased to report that we have succeeded in quelling the threat here in the city. The beasts have all been felled, and the citizens are safe for now. I've also heard from the Radiant that an important proclamation will be made in the city square. Though they said no more than that. Might you have any idea what this is about? Well, the dragon has been revealed, so that's probably that. So, Vritra is finally coming out from behind the curtain. I suppose we too should hear what he has to say. To the Megaduta, then. But before that, it would appear the word of the assembly has not yet reached all the citizens. If anyone along the way seems unaware, we'd best enlighten them. Okay. Thancred, you wanna come with me? You wanna party out? No, okay, fine. That's cool. I get it. You'll just mope there by yourself. It's fine. I didn't want to hang out anyway. I thought we'd get to run around with everyone, but so far it's just been Graha and the twinsies, which, to be fair, those are the most important characters to me. Oh my god, imagine if I could run around with Emmett. No! I can't think of him now. Are the beasts all gone? I've been hiding and I'm too scared to go out and look. Oh, that's a relief. I thought one of those beasts was gonna eat me. I wonder where Varshan is. He's the slowest runner. I hope he got away. He could be with the other people from the palace. Or maybe I'll see him in the square. Yeah, you go there. Imagine how that would have been for Shadowbringers, right? Just chilling around and interject while we're doing the things. He just like runs around with us for certain parts of it. Like, oh, dude. They should redo Shadowbringers and add like the following around thing. Leave me be. I swear to you, my flesh tastes absolutely terrible. I know. I feel genuinely like sad that they only put this in. Ew. But I mean, I shouldn't be so like, you know, like, why did they give this to me earlier? How dare they? But also, why did they give this to me earlier? How dare they? I could have had some Emmet time, dude. Now he's gone. Potentially, but you know. Anyway. Oh, what are you doing scaring me like that? If we're not quiet, those beasts will find us. He'd be the only one to not break following when you teleport, right? Because he just teleport with us. Oh my god, I'm so sad. I want him. The square, you say? Oh, but that's where the Satrap was killed. With my very eyes, I saw him crushed in the creature's maw. So many lives lost. Such terrible carnage. And you say there's someone else who would lead Radzahan in his stead? Whoever they are, if they say anything to sully the memory of our beloved Satrap, I'll make them regret it. Alright, lad. It is time. Everyone, hello. Every life lost is a tragedy, but you should take pride in doing what you could. When I assumed command was during the earlier panic, I did so instinctively and out of necessity. 'Twas not my place to give orders, but I am glad the people heeded them. But now they have need of a true leader, a magnanimous and just satrap who can guide them every step of the way. Fortunately, they are blessed with one such soul. If anyone can protect and guide them through this calamity, it is he. You just went full Crystal Boy mode. Full Crystal Boy, Hope, Mako Negi mode. We know what strength is afforded us with one of the first blood on our side. First brood on our side, I mean. I have faith the citizenry will come to understand and accept him in time. Yeah. He just makes me happy, dude. Like, you know, like he just kind of heals me. Like a healer. Like a healer boy. Sometimes you just need a healer boy, you know?
Look, someone's coming.
Look, it's a twink. Cap and gloves.
People of Razathan, it warms my heart to see so many brave, resilient souls before me.
I can't with his like deep voice.
Today, I would share with you a great revelation. But before I do, I must make a humble request.
What?
Do not be alarmed, nor avert your eyes. See the one I unveil for who he is, and know that he means you no harm.
What?
Very well. I dare say it can't be worse than the horrors we've already
I'm sorry.
seen.
Or a youth? I thought this was a fully grown adult boy.
Many thanks.
Bruh, this is an Ori youth. Not that guy. When do they hit their growth spurt?
A dragon!
It's him!
Wow!
People of Radzathan, I am Vritra, and for years uncounted hath this isle served as mine abode.
What? He's so chill.
'Tis as the satrap's ally I am known. Today, I would reveal the truth unto you.
Will feel.
Let us hope they accept him.
Oh my god, I missed him. His voice. The last time I heard him was on a murder show. I know, with this bad accent that kept slipping back into this.
If I am hearing this right, you were the satrap all along?
He was.
Vashan! I mean, Master Vitra, does your divine eye really see all?
I don't know what is, but this model is kind of creeping me out. Like, something about it. It's like an adult face on a tiny body.
Witness to the whole of our nation's history. To its future, I am blind as thee.
Yeah, the Ori youth's eyes are also very funny.
Calamity the likes of which we have never known is come to Thavne, our home. Friends and loved ones have been taken from us. I, too, have lost my closest confidant. and served it with dignity till his dying breath. A nobler satrap there will never be. For so long, I lacked the courage to face you. I will not easily earn your trust, this I know.
Wah. How is this boy so humble?
I cannot sit idly by and abandon Radzat to her fate. A font of boundless vibrancy, this jewel of the ocean. Since time immemorial, hath she glittered with every color imaginable. To this dragon, slumbering in his dark lair, 'twas a mesmerizing sight, and one that brought no end of joy to my heart. This calamity hath stolen too much from you already, yet so long as you live, the light of Radzat will never be extinguished. I pray you let me watch over it. Over you.
Oh yeah, gamer.
Lend me your strength, that we might face this trial and those to come as one.
I do not know you, dragon, but I thank you for speaking the truth to us. As divinities, both Manusha and Riga once joined together, so too do I believe that hand in hand, we can overcome this ordeal and welcome an era of peace.
A sight that would have surely brought a smile to Azael's face.
Bruh!
Indeed.
That's the first time they've mentioned her since Heaven's Word. Oh shit, it's these boys.
Excuse me, but I must speak with the satrap at once.
No, leave. Go away.
Father.
You have suffered dearly of late, yet you must endeavor to look beyond these losses to the future you yet have.
Oh, you're gonna give a speech about hope.
On behalf of the Forum of Sharlayan, I come with a proposal by which you, the people of Radzat might be saved. I say again, I must speak with your satrap. I beseech you, take me to him with all possible haste.
I am satrap here. Speak thy proposal. All present shall hear and judge.
Yeah. Don't keep secrets.
If I have given offense, then I apologize. First, allow me to share with you what knowledge we have of the phenomenon responsible for your woes. The final days.
Bro, your presence is offensive.
It is an affliction of stagnancy and rot, sown into the currents of the star. Though the first prominent manifestation was here, in Thavner, it will invariably spread to every corner of the world. The Forum was forewarned of this apocalypse several centuries ago. Thenceforth, my predecessors sought to prepare for the end times in the only conceivable fashion, by securing a means of escape.
Escape the star? What madness is this?
'Tis by no means madness.
Why did they zoom in like that?
With the coming of the 7th umbral calamity, the true nature of the Red Moon, Dalamud, was revealed. That it was an artificial construct of ancient Alag.
Okay, so I was thinking, It would be really funny if after like centuries of trying to figure out what was going on with the end of days, even though they technically weren't trying specifically to figure out how to stop it, more so they kind of just assumed it was going to happen and wanted to leave. It would be real funny if our tiny little group of scions were like, okay, end of days is happening, how do we fix this? And they put together a plan in like a day, then fix everything. I don't think it's gonna happen that easily, but like clearly something is gonna happen where we fix things. And it might be through like a big thing happening, but it would be very funny if we just kind of solve it. Because there's no way we're going to the moon. I mean, we've already gone to the moon, but these guys aren't.
But what of the silver moon?
The silver moon?
This celestial satellite is yet
Oh,
another
you mean the normal moon?
technological marvel
Why are you calling it
fashioned
that?
and maintained
He's
by
so
ancient
dramatic.
allies. A ship that will sail the heavens and deliver our people
I know,
from
Coker's like,
destruction.
let's go.
And by our people, I speak not only of Charlian. We mean to save every man, woman, and child it is within our power to save.
Bro, you haven't saved
Including
shit.
you, our dear friends of Radzat Han. Recent events necessitate adjustments be made, and quickly, but we can and will escort you safely to the moon.
Long has thy forum been allies to Thavnir. I trust thou dost not extend this offer lightly. Yet I wonder, is this truly the way? Is there a future to be built for us beyond this star our father deemed the last bastion of hope?
It is for that very reason I come before you and your people. To answer any and all of your questions. To offer my assurances and allay your fears. Though, if you wish the best for your people, I advise you to render your decision swiftly.
Show our friends to Megaduta. They are to be received as honored guests. Worry not. Whatever decision is reached, your paths shall be yours to decide. Until then, heed the warning of these brave heroes. Guard your hearts against fear and despair, for it is within such fertile soil that the seeds of blasphemy find purchase. Remain calm and attend to your daily tasks. I shall return anon.
We'll do as you say, Master Vitra. We believe in you.
Okay, creepy child. And they all get, like, force thrown into the river. Yeah, you better walk away. Uh-oh.
Oh, you're still here. What a relief.
Okay, she doesn't sound, like, freaked out.
Nidana, what's the matter? Has something happened at Palika's stand?
Oh, no, not that I know of. I just hope to hear your thoughts on a theory of mine.
Ooh!
All who undergo the transformation are drained of their ether, yes? What is it then that gives these beasts the strength to carry on as they do?
Emotion energy or something.
Logically, they must be drawing upon an alternate form of vital energy. That put me in mind of our earlier conversation. when I tried to explain the essence which many confuse with ether.
Emotion energy.
Akasha.
Despair
Yes, I remember.
energy.
The unseen gift bestowed from on high. An energy influenced solely by emotion.
Bruh.
Yes, yes. In this instance, negative ones set Akasha into motion, thereby infusing the beasts with vitality. I posit this as the mechanism by which the beasts are born and sustained.
Oh my god, they're literally fueled by negative emotions.
Ah, do you still have that flower?
It's negative. Whoa, it's gone. So much for that.
If we accept that it once shone bright by drawing upon Akasha, influenced by the thoughts of those nearby, then fear, terror, despair, negative emotions so powerful as to suffocate it, permeated the air in this place.
Thanks for sticking
We
around,
must be
Ski.
very careful. The forces which drive the final days may be beyond our ability to perceive.
Hello, we're learning about emotion energy. So I wonder if we can use another
Sorry,
flower to
I didn't
like,
mean to scare you like that.
I don't know, work
any
as
rate,
like a
I will
compass or
continue my
something.
research into Akasha. Do temper your expectations, however. There are sadly few detailed studies upon which I may draw.
Yeah, we're on Endwalker.
Formulating a new theory as you have is itself no small feat. I wish you well in your endeavors, and pray you take care.
Thank you.
Wait, Skitsu, where are you
You
from?
stay safe as well, yes? Till next we meet. And we will meet again.
Oh, shit. If you don't want to get spoiled, yes, please leave right away. Huge Endwalker spoilies happening right here. Oh! Run away! Get out of here! Leave! Oh! Are you the one that just posted that thingy? Wait, why are people finding this right now? Why are you guys here? I'm getting nervous. As far as we have come, and after all the horrors we have seen, there is still so much we do not know about the final days. Could it be, as Nidhana said, that the cause of this phenomenon is beyond our comprehension, and, if so, are we powerless to forestall it? I don't know. Honey boy, I don't know. My voice is very pretty. Well, I mean, I do love listening back to my voice, so I'm not gonna deny it or anything, but... Thank you. Also, leave. Leave right now. I'm gonna keep going into Endwalker, so... Leave! Wait, who are you? Oh, you're pretty. Leave! Greetings, honored scions of the Seventh Dawn. I have a message from His Excellency the Satrap. It's true, I hate my viewers. Leave everyone right now. Except, unless you're in the game and you're helping me taxi around the place, and you can stay. Brave scions, you have my gratitude for aiding my people in this most trying of times. Alas, matters here at Megaduta prevent me from meeting you all in person. As a token of mine appreciation, I've arranged for a feast to be held in your honor. May it nourish you in preparation for the trials ahead. Such are the words of Master Vitra. The feast he speaks of awaits you at Murray's Mayhem. Pray make your way there whenever your business here is done. We thank you for your kindness. Indeed, I was hoping we might find a place to discuss our next course of action, and that seems an ideal venue.
Ah, and to you, Cocolamoco, there is someone we had hoped to introduce you to in particular. While I am loath to detain you further, might you spare a moment of your time?
A personal invitation, knowing full well your services are in the highest demand right now. This must be important. Worry not, we'll save some food for you, so take all the time you need. You better. Wow, I can't believe they're all gonna go hang out and I'm just stuck here.
Thank you, friend. Whenever you're ready, please join me in the Aetheryte Plaza. I shall go on ahead.
I know, they're gonna have burgers without me! Dude, that's so rude. Oh my god, can I finally attune to the Aetheryte? Please. How did I handle the Trial 1 reveal? I was very confused. Like, how do you kill my boy after just dressing him up like a butler? How do you do that? That's not fair. Why am I fighting Zodiark in like the first fight? He will always live with me. I was gonna say live inside me, but anyway.
Access to the Aetheryte you see there has been restricted to a select few ever since the tower first appeared. We sincerely apologize for the inconvenience, but it was deemed too dangerous to permit the free movement of visitors at a time of emergency, a risk we could not take. In light of recent developments, however, the Satrap has decided that such restrictions would only hinder our efforts to combat the final days. As such, I would encourage you to attune with the Aetheryte before proceeding, yes!
Sorry, I'm just very excited. Foo foo foo. Yeah! Okay, let's continue. Oh, wait, I can just teleport. Thank you, thank you. I love, it's basically a not shit old DAW. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much actually. Now that I think about it, yeah. Better music too. No offense, old DAW, but you should have kept the sand theme. The OG 1.0 sand theme. And not the one that like literally kills my ears every time I hear it.
Ah, you must be wondering what this place is. You stand in the hall of the Radiant Host, from where our leadership oversees all of Razathan's military operations. Sundrop, our destination, lies just ahead.
That's such a cute name though. Sundrop? That's kind of like a ship name. Wait, where? Oh. Oh my god. That got intense. One sec. Okay.
Welcome to Sundrop. Without further ado, allow me to introduce you to...
Oh, hello. Hello. Oh, so you're the famous Cocolamoco, eh? I knew it the moment you stepped through the door. You've the look of one who's walked through hell. Oh, thanks.
Sure, but please, you are speaking to the Satrap's honored guest and a savior of our people. Can you not show a modicum of respect?
What respect is there in paying a fellow warrior a compliment? We're all friends here, or will be soon enough. More formally then, for the benefit of my countrymen, it is a pleasure to have you with us, O great champion of Eorzea, scion of the seventh dawn, Warrior of Light, an all-round good egg. I am a good egg. I'm sure. Who are you? This talk of eggs reminds me I'm late for dinner. Of course I'd focus on the egg. Wahahaha! A woman after my own heart. I like that. Don't you worry, I'll keep it short. There's just a thing or two we'd like you to remember. First of all, about the room you're standing in now. Razat Han welcomes delegates from other lands to oversee trade and diplomatic dealings. Then there are military matters to discuss, which is why all these officers are stationed here in Sundrop. I imagine you're more than familiar with each of the nations they represent, yes? I would hope so by this point. We've got representatives from Doma, Ul'dah and Alamigo. Hey! Limsa Minsa. Oh, I was so sure it would be like a naked cat girl. Truly the most representative. Gridania. And last, but never let it be said least, Ishgard. They're the eyes, ears, and mouths that bridge the distance between Razat Han and their respective homelands. We've used this brief respite to share the details of our plot with our overseas counterparts. Yeah, exactly. Naked Cat Girl, Limsa Minsa representing. What the fuck? Again! That's the second time it's happened today! Why? Stop! I was in a cutscene! That's so mean. Oh, speaking of bunny boys, actually, while we're waiting. It's because I was making fun of Limsa Minsa. This happens to every single time. You can't shit talk Limsa Minsa. There's a cult. They found me. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, I got the game shut down. Okay. Technical difficulties. I know, all the naked cat girls combined just dossed me. Let me find the game again. I swear to God, if this ends up just turning into a drawing stream. I do have my tablet with me. I did say I was gonna do a drawing when I finish this, but... Okay. Let me show you my boy real quick. Look at him! My little bunny boy! He's all dressed up to be a Lancer dude. Look how cute he is. I love him. Very cute. Okay. Oh, and then also look at my cat boy. He's also so cute. Like, oh my god, I love him so much. He's so adorable. I want to give him hugs. Wah. Okay. Let's go back to the actual game. Oh, Coco doesn't exist though. She doesn't get an image. What? Holy shit. Maybe we should take a tea break. Should we do a tea break? Now might be as good a time as any. US servers are dying. I know.
Maybe less US and more specifically Ether. Ether seems to be dying. Let's get some tea. Hell yeah. Oh. Yeah. Alright. Get some tea. Yeah, fairies on Ether. Mm-hmm. Get some tea, gamers. I'll see y'all in like 5 minutes. Wait, shit, no, I can't make tea because I'm out of milk. Oh, shit. That's okay. I'll get some water. It's fine.
Okay, we're back. I didn't actually get tea, but I did have a mocha, so I brought that. Now we just speedrun a bit. Oh my god. Why do they keep hitting me with that? Eggs. Egg. Oh yes, the people from Stormblood and Ul'dah and Alamigo, Limsos, and the Gridanians. Oh, and the elves. Oops. We've used this brief respite to share the details of our plot with our overseas counterparts. And wouldn't you know it, all of their leaders requested a few words from you specifically. You're a woman in high demand, eh? And so, would you mind regaling us with your own account? Indulge us before you indulge yourself. Wow, okay. I just want my egg, but I guess. I can't believe they're making me sit in a stuffy meeting. I thank you for the report. The conditions under which men are turned to beasts, the etheric anomalies you have observed, you have given us much to consider. It is concerning that the first transformation apparently occurred before the skies turned red. 'Tis contrary to what one would expect. Thankfully, the information you've conveyed to Lucia upon your return from the moon has already proved invaluable. As soon as reports of the calamity here in Savne reached the Grand Company of Eorzea and our Far Eastern allies, our leaders knew at once that the final days were indeed upon us. They began taking steps to assess the extent of the phenomenon's spread. Our agents were able to confirm that, for the time being, the skies burn only over the bounty, including this island and Corvus. Alas, that is of little comfort. All throughout Allied lands, there have been reports of people transforming into hideous beasts. Wow! From what little we have learned... Oh, that's not good. I just understood what you said. From what little we have learned, these incidents are similar in nature to that involving the merchant Kalzal. As was the case here, the victims underwent the change prior to the heavens being set ablaze. And so, while the burning skies have yet to manifest beyond the bounty, the transformations do not appear to be subject to any similar restriction. If anyone anywhere overcome by despair can turn, then nowhere is safe. That's about the size of it. Speaking of which, we ought to give these creatures a name, don't you think? Here in Radzat Han, we've taken to calling the first to change, which tend to be the biggest blasphemies. A fitting name as any, to ensure clarity in future communications, we shall urge our comrades to adopt this terminology. Our leaders have taken measures to deal with the threat, to the best of our abilities. Okay, but... each nation has assembled their own groups of elite soldiers to put down these so-called blasphemies and their spawn as and when they appear. Oh. At the same time, they are doing all in their power to put the people's mind at ease and prevent panic and fear from spreading. That said, brave souls with the strength and fortitude to fell these terrible fiends are not easily found. Just so, and it is for that very reason that we turn to you. Pray lend us your strength and help us to slay the blasphemies that plague our homelands. That's a lot of pressure. Now, you don't have to give your reply before dinner. I should also mention that each blasphemy seems to possess wildly different characteristics. What works well against one may serve you poorly against another. So before you go rushing off to save everyone's day, have a word with the delegates. They'll tell you what to expect. And with that, I do believe our friend here has a feast to attend. Spare a thought for us while you're tucking into all that fine cuisine, eh? You've gained access to the role quest for Endwalker. Oh no. A separate quest line and story is now available for tank, melee DPS, physical range DPS, magical range DPS, and healer roles. Oh no. To undertake these quests, speak with any of the delegates in Sundrop and agree to help defeat the blasphemies that plague their respective homelands. Oh. But I don't want role quests. I just want more Dark Knight. So this must be the tank one, which is Limsa Laminsa. Wait, no. Why would they let me do it if it were tank? No, what? Why do they... Huh. Oh, they all have that symbol on them. That must just mean role quest. Oh, hey! This one has, what's her face? What's her face? The rude lady. My boy! Oh my god, magical range DPS! This is just another reason I should have gone red mage! Dude! This sucks. Everything sucks. I should have been an Ishgard, but instead I'm a stupid Reaper and I'm with the Limsa Laminsa team. Just cause I'm a cat girl, dude. Pray forgive Shirabat her rudeness. She can be a bit boisterous at times, but it is simply her nature. Anyway, my apologies for keeping you from your hard-earned rest. You will be rejoining your companions, yeah. Do you know the way to the Mayhan? I know. Whatever. Glad to hear you're becoming familiar with our fair city. You'll be pleased to hear that all drinks are on the house, so order whatever suits your fancy. And with that, I must return to my post. On behalf of all the Radiant host, I thank you and your friends once more for lending your strength and courage to Razahan in our time of need. We shall endeavor to fight the good fight to the end, that we might honor R1's legacy and serve Master Vitra well. You have my word that your efforts will not be in vain. That's so rude. How could they keep Emmerich from me? Look at, why would I go to you when they're all here? Why is he by himself? Why are you by yourself, sweet baby? Forgive me for not waiting to make a toast. My throat was utterly parched. You better not have had alcohol. Look at him saying. Oh my god, her feces! I know I must eat to regain my strength, but between you and me, I don't have much of an appetite. And he's also saying all cross-leggies. How was your meeting with the Radiant? I would love to hear more. Oh, to take my order. Okay. And he's just sitting back here, bro. Estonian being so big in this expansion is kind of one of my favorite things. I am overdue for a good meal. Cool. I understand. This is not the best atmosphere though. Like, look at that red sky. Welcome. When the Satrap asked us to entertain a party of honored guests, I was wondering who it might be. This is a lovely surprise, to say the least. By the way, I heard all about Karzal from your friend Grahatia. I understand there was nothing that could be done, but I was heartened to hear he meant us no harm. I cannot thank you enough for dispatching the beasts. As the smallest token of our thanks, your food and drink tonight are Merid's treat. Speaking of which, what shall I start you off with? A glass of your finest local spirits. Water, just water. A piping hot mug of chai, of course. As you wish. Pray join your friends, and I will bring you your drink. I say that as I'm drinking water. She doesn't trust drinks made by others anymore. Fair enough. I think Coco's... She's too... She likes her drinks too much. I feel like a nice warm cup of tea is just like, it doesn't matter if it's poisoned. She likes it. Welcome back. Whatever did the Radiant want with you, pray tell? Our allies have sent military delegates. That's news to me. Mind sharing the details?
So blasphemies now plague all the realm.
I get to hear their voices.
It will only get worse if what Father said is true. As it did in Amarot.
Amarot!
Then shouldn't we expect the effects to grow more severe as it feeds off its own spread? As if people transforming into those monstrosities wasn't bad enough. If the flora and fauna, if the land itself turned against us.
No one would survive.
I want to go sit next to my son.
Here's your order, friend. May you find comfort in these dark times.
Where do we go from here? If there's one thing we've learned, fighting blindly and simply reacting to what comes will accomplish nothing.
Yeah.
We must find a solution that addresses the fundamental cause. Before our strength is exhausted, before this crisis spirals out of control. Is there something, anything we've overlooked?
If there is an answer, Hydaelyn herself will have it. 'Twas she who bound Zodiac and forestalled the final days. Alas, we have heard naught from her since the Tower of Babel. Whether she cannot or will not speak, I can only speculate. Even the flower she gave us is no more.
Couldn't we just get more of them?
So advised the Watcher. But what could be the significance of that name? It is entirely unfamiliar to me.
To me as well.
It's
It
got a
meant
bit of a
something to the
crystal theme in
ancients,
it.
though. In our time.
Most surely. Yet I do not recall a single mention of it in the records of Anida.
Another dead end. And quite literally. It's not as if there are any ancients living we could go and ask.
Not alive as such, but not quite dead. Elidibus.
What do you mean, Elidibus?
I sealed him in the White Horus site of the Crystal Tower back on the first. Contained within that reservoir of ether that maintains it, ether that is returned little by little to the sea, naught may remain of his soul.
What do you mean?
However, if part of it lingers, we might be able to speak with him there.
How?
I know we can no longer make that journey, but you, my friend, still can.
We have to go back to the first? I mean, I'm not upset. I want to go back, but I did not expect that. It would be... if there's truly no other way. Of course, then I can go see my babies.
Thank you, my friend. That would mean much to me.
Of course.
If nothing else, should we learn the first is safe, we'll have that much more reason to keep fighting the good fight.
True, we don't even know the situation
That
over
said,
there.
the odds are not in our favor, to say the least. Which is why we're fortunate to have Urianger up there on the moon, working hard to make all the necessary preparations for our departure, should it come to it.
And why we have nothing to lose by staying the course till the last instant.
Indeed. To the last, let us all do what we can. I will consult with Master Matoya and see if she knows of a way to reach Hydaelyn from the ethereal sea.
And I will visit the nation's leaders and attempt to ascertain how far the final days have progressed elsewhere.
Keep me abreast of your findings. I can seek out and slay the worst of the immediate threats, if only to slow the spread.
Of course you will.
Unease, terror, despair. Try as we might to suppress them, these emotions will return to harry us time and time again.
Emotions.
But when they do, remember this. Your friends and loved ones are out there somewhere, sharing in your struggle. You are not alone.
We aren't. You're right.
So ends the brief respite before the next revelation.
My love.
Yes, so much left for you to see. Where beginning ends and end begins.
Emma, you're so precious. I love you a lot. Damn, so now we actually have like a plan, because I was kind of like, okay, so we stopped the little things from happening, but it's gonna happen all over the place, so what do? The final days. How far has the phenomenon spread, and how does it manifest itself in each land? I must reach out to my friends in each nation and find out all I can. I'm so proud of him that he's like made all of these friends in all of the places that we've gone to and all the expansions, and he's like, yeah. It's like that scene at the end of Shadowbringers where we went through all of the nations where they didn't trust us and they finally like came together. Dude, I think, oh, that's one of my favorite moments in Shadowbringers. Ah, well, I suppose I do feel better on a full stomach after all. Burning skies, blasphemies, not if I've got anything to say about it. Hell yeah. Yeah, determined to do everything by himself because he didn't trust people to do things, to do a good job, which is very, it's very like his dad, to be honest, where they're like, they have that kind of, what's it called, like, it's similar to that tribe in the game with the sun dude, you know the little sun dude, I forget his name, where they think of themselves as more smarter or more capable than other people, and it's up to them to take care of everyone else, and the other people, you know, clearly aren't capable enough to take care of themselves or figure out a solution together, so they have to sort of force their help on people. Yeah, pragmatic assholes, basically. And Alfie would have ended up becoming like that, but he saved himself by going through a character development. We love our character growth. Now then, is there anything we've forgotten to mention? Are your arms and armor in good order? Probably. I'm sure it's fine. In that case, it's time we each attend to our tasks. When you arrive on the first, give my regards to Rhine. Tell her I miss her. He has something he wishes to give me. How well? Take this, Coco. My spirit vessel. Okay. Thanks. Empty now, of course, but it should allow you to operate the tower systems in the umbilicus. If even the smallest fragment of Elidibus's essence remains, it should be possible to locate it. As for access to the umbilicus, pray seek out Lena for assistance. Chances are she still stands watch at the Ascensor's gate. Should she or anyone else ask after me, tell them I am living my life to the fullest, that I am happy, hardships and all. Oh, honey. Well, we had best be on our respective ways. God's willing, we will see each other again ere long. Oh, hell yeah, I'll take that free teleport. It is a free teleport when you take it from friends, right? It is, right? I'm not paying money. Hell yeah, give me that free teleport. Oh, I miss the Crystarium, dude! This place is so fun! Wait, why am I going to the Lakeland? Aren't I? Oh, right, because Lena's there. Wah. No, she cries again over her grandpaps. I can't deal with it. Where's my mocha? I'm gonna need it. Dude! I miss this place. Oh, man. Okay. Second best start of the expansion. And I'm only saying that because that moment at the end of A Realm Reborn, I just love it so much. But, dude, the start of this expansion where we're like running around in this area and they're playing the Shadowbringers main theme, like, what a great moment. I know, I want to meet Cat Mum, I want to meet the Chais. Let me see them. Oh my god. Remember when I was like so against Cat Mum? Like, how dare you try and steal my child? How dare you? But now I love them. But now I love them more than anything. And now Alfie's real parents are the ones I'm like, no, you are not. You are not his parents. It's me and it's the Chais. We're his parents. You can go away. Lena! No! His mom didn't do anything wrong. Yeah, but she kind of just exists. I'm sorry, but like, she's kind of just there. She doesn't really have much of a character to me. Also, I don't know, her design isn't that interesting either. This is just me, but like, I don't know, in comparison to his other parental figures, aka the Chais, his actual parents are kind of boring. Like, you go from the Chais, who are just like this abundance of energy and fun and like character, and you go to like those two and you're like, which one am I gonna stick with? I'm just saying, maybe I would probably be more interested if they, you know, had more moments with them and like, you know, real character moments instead of like his dad just kind of running around doing his politics shit and like not being the best. And then his mom just kind of like being in her mansion with her servants, just kind of like, here, take this outfit and this weapon and go off, child. Bye. Like, okay. We didn't even have like a really emotional leave. Like, Lady Chai just like broke down when she had to send him off. Like, yeah, and when, I'll be honest, when she said, don't worry, your dad isn't that bad, I think that's when I kind of like shut down on her. Like, alright, cool. I don't really... Like, imagine if Mama Chai heard any of the shit that his dad was saying. Like, nah. Nah, I'm not into it. Not my thing, at least. Lena! Oh, man. I miss her. The last scene we had with her was her, like, crying because she knew that the Exarch was leaving. What a sad, like, send-off for her. Coco, you are returned. You are returned. Have you been well? You and the others. As well as can be. We've no shortage of troubles, but we're well enough. As well as can be. It is a very Starfire line, isn't it? Full glad am I to hear that. I trust my lord is enjoying himself. My lord. What's my problem? What? Why are you here? Go away, Ollie. Leave. Go away. Let me enjoy my reunion with Lena, okay? Twinks are lame. You're lame! I'm the one with a voice here, so He said this to you? These exact words? He did. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I know. I miss her voice. She had such a lovely voice. It's been so long since we've heard it. I'm sorry. Listen, I'm sorry. Like, I mean, I'm not actually sorry. I'm sorry in that I can be quite opinionated on certain characters, and especially when I don't have much of an opinion of certain characters, I can be quite opinionated when I say, I don't have much of an opinion on this character, they kind of just exist. Like, I don't necessarily hate Alphino's real mother, but at the same time, I don't really like her because she's done things that I'm kind of like, I don't really find that very likable. Kind of thing. And because his dad kind of sucks in my opinion. I'm very like, I don't really like him. And I don't like the fact that his mother is kind of like, hey, welcome back after like 50 years. I've been like keeping track of you and, you know, making you things, but like you can kind of go off. And also, you know, I'm not gonna go against your papa's, you know, behavior and shit. And I'm like, dude. I'm saying I have bad taste in girls. Because I'm explaining it? Bro, I'm just trying to be, to be, what is that word for trying not to like ruffle people's feathers? I'm trying to take a nice neutral stance and not ruffle people's feathers because honestly speaking, I don't really have as much of an argument in this as I normally would. I'm trying to be very diplomatic, okay? I'm not trying to rustle their jimmies, twist their knickers in a bunch, okay? Especially because in comparison to like the characters in Stormblood, where I was genuinely ruffled and did have very strong opinions on certain characters. And again, I'm not gonna like go into a whole thing about this. It was only certain characters that really did it for me. In comparison, I don't have like as much of a negative opinion on them. It's more just like, I don't really love them. So I'm kind of like, I mean, okay, to be fair, I did have that one big opinion of that one character that kind of like, you know, that's part of the Scions that like I knew people would get very ruffled about. That is my one take that I would say would be considered to be very offensive to a lot of players, considering who that character is. Fine, I'll say it. After their dad disowned them and then the mum defended that I lost all care interest in them, she has to earn back that harder. Yeah. I agree. Wait, which one? What? Just letting you know. Just letting you know! We agree on this! We agree on this, and I'm not saying it on stream because I don't want to get yelled at. There's Scion. It's the one everyone loves. You know this! I mean, you can out me, but I'm not saying anything. She's wrong about Emelians, but she's right here. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, okay? It's pretty much what Flint said. I'm a very... When it comes to like family dynamics in media, I can get very touchy, so that's on me. You guys can like your characters, but I firmly take this stance as well. As much as Flint takes this stance, I do as well. And that is as diplomatic as I will be. I can't like my I will like my twinks as much as I can.
You can't make your response without it being pointed out. But yeah, kind of valid. Also, yeah, it's his show. Okay, anyway. Enough of these takes. Can we all agree that Lena is great and we love her? Cool, cool, great. Oh, to know that he is happy. It fills my heart with joy. Thank you, Coco, for taking care of him. Everything else? I refuse to argue about this. I refuse. I have made my opinion and I will not change it for anyone. Not even my Nuna. Not even for you. When next you see him, please tell him not to overexert himself. Futile a request though it is. And tell him that all is well here. I love her so much. I miss her. Dude, I miss the characters in Shadowbringers. The peace you gifted us continues, and we work hard to build new lives for ourselves. In the course of this, we occasionally bicker, but we've never been more optimistic for the morrow. If I had to mention one dilemma, it would be the question of our governance. Even as we speak, debate rages on over how we should run the city in the Exarch's absence. Most are of mind that the Settlement Council should continue to oversee the general running of the Crystarium, while representatives are elected to determine policy and handle diplomacy. Thus far, nothing is set in stone, but however we choose to proceed, we will not replace our Lord. No one could. Have we recently observed any unusual phenomena? No, I cannot say there have been. Curious that you should ask me this question, though. Some days ago, Rhine came and asked the very same. She was rather unsettled, in stark contrast to how cheerful she has been of late. Oh no! She and other Crystarium youths just hosted a festival, you see. Aww. It proved so popular that there have already been plans made for another celebration, one much bigger than the first. Between her preparations for the festival and the restoration of the empty, she struck me as happy and full of life. Oh, is the restoration of the empty, is that something that you only get if you've done the raids? When I saw her in such a state of worry, I couldn't help but feel worried in turn. Especially since she wouldn't tell me what troubled her. I dare say she would be more willing to confide in you. May I ask you to broach the subject with her? You wish to enter the umbilicus. Very well. I shall fetch the key at once. And take the opportunity to find Rhine. Reen. Please wait for me in the city, in front of the Cabinet of Curiosity, shall we say. I will be along as soon as I can. Yeah. I'm teleporting back, because I'm lazy. We have never had more hope for tomorrow as I return for info about the end of days. You know, it's okay. Oh my god, the Cabinet of Curiosity, where my favorite librarian is. I love that guy. Or is it? Hold up. Maybe not. The following event cannot be skipped. You may wish to cancel any pending duty finder registrations. But okay.
Moron? His name isn't Moron. Do my eyes deceive? Is that truly Coco? Who are you? Hey! Ah, it is. Full glad am I to see you hale and whole, my friend. Beck Luke! Morin! What a wonderful surprise it is to have you back with us, and at this most opportune time. In case you haven't heard, we are planning to produce a tome chronicling events from the Flood to the Knight's return. For this project, we intend to draw upon records kept by the world's peoples. Historical and contemporary first-hand accounts will be the centerpiece of the tome, but yours would be the one to crown them all. I have been asked to contribute a chapter on the soul, a subject that is key to understanding much of your endeavors. In the course of developing the spirit vessel, I gain valuable insights into travel beyond the rift, knowledge that will allow me to attest to your existence in deeds. There is no end to the questions I would ask you, but if you could indulge me just one for now. On your quest to restore the night, you faced many a formidable foe. Among them, who offered you the greatest struggle? Oh shit. This may come as a surprise, but what does that mean? Hades, who poured the burden on his people? But what does this one mean? Oh my god, I do love Vor 3 too. I love Vor 3. I mean, obviously I'm gonna go Hades, but I have such a soft spot for Vor 3, dude. I love him so much. Ah, yes, Hades. He who sought to resurrect his ancient brethren. He was the final obstacle in your quest to restore the night. Your battle at the depths of the Tempest, the stuff of the epics. Yassified Vor 3. I like both Vor 3s, okay? I'm not like everyone else. I liked Vor 3 even when he was a big man-child. Dude, I can't, like, his voice just sold me on him. He was just so good. He went, like, all out. I was also, like, subliminally, like, set to love him because of, Alucard. I know, he literally, like, went so above and beyond. Like, dude. I worry that mere words wouldn't do justice to that fateful confrontation. Not that we would think to omit it entirely, of course. No, at the very least, we will impress upon readers that it was the climax of your hero's journey. The most important fight we will ever have. The second most important fight was Elidibus. Oh, dude! When Emmett came on in the Elidibus fight. I miss him so much. I know you'd love to talk her ear off, Morin, but we really should be on our way. Those documents from Ulmor won't collect themselves. Of course. And afterwards, would you care to join me for tea? I was hoping you might clarify a few points in your treatise. Till next time, then. Do tell the others to look after themselves. Our overzealous friend in particular, remind him not to overexert himself. Again and again till his ears fall off, if that's what it takes for him to take it to heart. Which one is our overzealous friend? Who? Is that the Warrior of Darkness? Who are you? What? Children?
It's her! It's really her! What are you doing here? If you're going to battle, I can give you some medicine. I made it myself.
Aw, she became a mediciner. Best not, Riki. You'd only give her a stomachache. We've come to see Morin to get his advice. One of the guards finally agreed to teach us how to fight, but first we need to choose a fighting style. While I know I want to be a mage, Arkil isn't sure. Magic isn't really my thing, so I was thinking of taking up the axe, or the sword, or maybe the bow. They all seem alright, but it's hard to decide, so I thought I'd ask Morin. He knows a lot about things. Oh my god, I love them. They're so adorable. He isn't here. Aw.
Oh! Why don't you have the Warrior of Darkness choose for you? What do you think suits Arkil best? Axe, sword, or bow?
For smiting your opponent, the axe. For protecting your friends, the sword. For fighting and hunting both, the bow. I'm gonna go with protecting your friends. Of course I am. I know, child Mikotes are adorable.
The sword. If you took up the sword, you could be just like... Brandon, the Warrior of Light.
Brandon?
I love that tale. Let's borrow the book today.
It's really popular though. I hope it's still here. There. Thanks for helping me decide, Warrior of Darkness. I'll start with that style and maybe try something else later on. And when I get really strong, I hope to have a bout with you. Bye. The Paladin and Arbert's Pie. Yeah, I remember, because I did all of the role quests. Just took me a second, like, who the fuck was called Brandon? What a normal ass name. Then I remembered it was a big row dude. Oh my god, are we just gonna run into everyone right now? She's fun. Oh, such fun she's been having basking in the adoration of musty old bookworms and wide-eyed younglings. But does she spare a thought for me? Of course not. Feoul, is that you?
I waited and waited and waited, but she won't so much as acknowledge the presence of her beautiful branch, even though they're right here. Such a heartless thing our sapling is, cold and cruel and heartless.
Feoul, I need you. Oh, faithful Feoul, loveliest of branches, how I have missed you. There she is.
If you truly missed me, you should have cried for me at the top of your lungs the instant you arrived.
Now, this is a true tragedy. Because we don't get to hear her incredible voice. This is like the saddest part of this. Just pretend you're hearing her lovely voice.
To make up for it, you will call me with twice the passion next time. Though for there to be a next time, you've some few struggles to overcome. So, my adorable sapling, the world is on the verge of destruction, is it? How do I know this? Joined as we are, spying on you is as simple as sliding down the back of a rainbow. Would that I could aid you in your quest, but the fate of we Fey folk is bound to that of the star. Whither it goes, so too do we follow, such is our way. The most I could do for you is spare you the pain by gifting you the sweetest of eternal dreams. But if escape is not to your liking, then you must struggle with your fellow mortals. Oh, but here we are. Here are the ones you're waiting for. I wonder, what manner of conclusion awaits at tale's end?
And off she goes. Rhine!
My apologies for the delay. Oh god,
Coco, it's so wonderful to see you again.
You doubtless have much catching up to do, so I shall leave you to it. I've taken the liberty of unlocking the umbilicus, and you may enter at your leisure. Not having Guy in the scene, even if you've done Eden, is big as hell. Well, to be fair, like, they probably hang out with each other all the time. Like, they're not going to be clung to each other, like, at every waking moment of the day. You know, they need some time for themselves, too. And they had, like, a whole festival and shit. Like, they had fun. I know, I wanted to be part of the festival. But, like, you know, we had a lot of things to do, like save the world and shit. Ryan, please tell me you have a voice at least. God damn it, not even you.
I'm relieved to hear that everyone is well. I've had this feeling, like a pit in my stomach, and I was afraid that something might have happened. Maybe I'm overthinking things, but it's just that I'm the Oracle of Light, but I've never spoken with Heidelin, never once heard her call. Even so, I've always had this feeling deep inside me, a connection to something immense. These past few days, though, that connection has wavered, as if that immense something was distant, then close, then distant again. And then the other night, I was jolted awake by the feeling it had been completely severed. Wanting some fresh air, I went to open the window, and to my horror, the sky was ablaze, like during the star shower.
So she saw it too.
But then I blinked and everything was normal. The next day, no one said a thing. No one else had seen what I had seen. As far as I could tell, nothing was out of the ordinary. I began to wonder if it was a figment of a half-remembered dream. Coco? What are you not telling me? I have to know, please. It doesn't matter how terrible it is.
Well, the world is gonna end, so...
It wasn't my imagination then. The doom we witnessed in Amarot has come again. I can't believe it. Like I told you before, all is well here in the First. So don't worry about us, please. Look only to the threat before you. We're fine now, and even if we weren't, we've learned how to survive. Should the final days reach us here as well, you may be assured we won't go quietly. No, we'll hold on until you can find a way to save all our worlds. So long as you continue your fight, so too will we, united in purpose beneath the blazing sky.
Oh, honey. Oh shit! And I leveled up. Oh my god, we're already on level 86!
You're headed to the Umbilicus to consult with Elidibus, right? I'll do some consulting of my own and speak with Lena. Decide how we might best prepare for the final days. So it's farewell for now, but we'll see each other again, I'm certain of it.
I know, Umbilicus with Elidibus. I'm like barely struggling to keep talking. I've been speaking all day. I had like 2 lessons with like that kid. And to be fair, he was really good in his geography lesson, but in his history lesson, I was legit like saying his name like 50 times in like 10 minutes and dying. So I'm kind of just like, I'm trying to regain learning how to speak again. You could stop now. You know what? Yeah, I could just stop right now. Like, maybe I've been overcome with despair. Maybe I've lost the will to play. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna stop. Don't worry. To be fair, knowing that I have a good stopping place makes me feel good. Because otherwise I would have been like, I don't know, I guess I'll keep going. But like, I don't want to go too long. Where do I stop? Do I just stop now, or? Okay, let's go to the Dossel Gate. Don't say anything, I'm continuing. Don't worry, don't worry. Don't worry, I'm continuing. Let me in. Let me in. I want to go to the Umbilicus. That's such a weird name too. Oh my god, look at me. I'm walking with purpose. What are they doing here? Is it my amnesia memories? From being... Aww! Dude, they're pulling at my heartstrings by making me go through Shadowbringer content again. I can't. I'm still not over it. Especially because Selene keeps sending me pictures of Emmett, and I can't. Now I have to talk to Elidibus? I can't.
Biometric authentication complete. Please state your business.
Oh my god, yes, it's voiced. Yes. No, don't send me another.
Reinitializing Circus Tower systems. Searching for Elidibus entity.
You're being rational.
Target located in subterranean core power accumulator. Projecting image.
Oh my god!
My friends. No more than a dream.
No, he's a tiny baby again! No, stop!
You. Why have you awakened me?
I don't know.
I no longer sense those places beyond, or Lord Zodiac. You must explain all. So, he is fallen, and my brethren's souls returned to the star. The doom we sacrificed so much to prevent is come again. Old burdens now yours to bear. But if this is Fandaniel's design, then I, as Elidibus, have a duty to fulfill. Your unsolicited act has restored to me some few memories of the convocation.
Such knowledge as I have, I will share.
He's gonna help us. No! You can't say you're sorry. When someone does something nice, you have to say thank you.
I do this not for you. I merely perform my duty, as I have ever done. Where to begin? Ah, the end. Your understanding of what caused the final days is consistent with our own. The decay first took root where the currents were weakest. Yes, a conclusion drawn by him, Fandaniel. Not the him of here and now, but as I knew him, long, long ago.
Did he?
Having shed light upon the phenomenon, he dedicated himself to devising a countermeasure.
A countermeasure?
Were it not for his knowledge of the Celestial, we would never have made the connection, and thence forestalled the final days.
So he tried to stop it?
And though he inherited that noble soul, how different this last incarnation, so consumed by self-loathing and hate. Elpis. Yes, the name is familiar to me. Yet I know it not as a flower, but a place.
A place? Is it an
testing
emotion place?
For determining which of our creations were fit to be released into the world.
Huh.
Many worked there. And before joining the convocation and assuming the title of Fandaniel, he was their chief. He was Hermes. That is all I know. The crystals tell little of the lives the 14 led prior to their induction. Elpis itself would tell even less. Nary a ruin has survived.
No!
Wait. I saw you there. In Elpis.
What do you mean?
No. I did not. But I did. I did. A lingering trace of impossibility.
You mean like Azum or something?
And a truth that fills my heart. My memories remain clouded, I fear. However, they have revealed to me one possible course. You must travel to Elpis, to the time when Hermes served as its chief.
Excuse me, that's time travel though.
In glimpsing the Exarch's memories, not only did I make his summoning magic mine own, I also mastered the workings of this tower.
Wait, hold up. Is he gonna be like, hey, let's go back in time to the Ashians?
Which, having absorbed my empowered essence, now harbors an abundance of energy.
How are you?
As such, I believe I can deliver you unto the past, unto that place and that precise moment.
Excuse me?
Given the eons that must be traversed, the gateway will not be fully formed. Your form will be less tangible still than those warriors of light I had summoned.
What do you mean? I'll be a ghost?
In all likelihood, none will be able to see or hear you.
No, that's sad.
Yet even should you manage to interact with others, you will be unable to effect meaningful change.
Oh. You
For
can't
the
just go
reality
back
you
and
wish
change
to save,
things.
the reality to which you must return exists as a result of the final days. You cannot reshape the past to undo the tragedies of the present. Cannot unmake the sorrow and suffering fated to come.
No, this isn't fair. You can't just send me back to that
full
time
knowledge of this,
and see Hades and
will you still
everyone.
entrust your life to your foe and make the journey? Very well. I shall cast you unto the river of time. Let this be my final act.
No.
You must input the commands. I no longer have the authority. First, you must reconfigure the systems, that the tower's ether may be channeled for the magic.
Wait, how do I do that? Do I know? I'm just gonna push some buttons and hope for the best. No, come back! Don't leave!
The preparations are complete. The gateway will soon open. Return at once to the ocular. All appears to be in order. The ether flows unimpeded. The magic should consume every last mote of my essence. Why are you surprised? Did I not say that this will be my final act? Lord Zodiac is no more. There is nothing for me here.
Why would you say it like
The
that?
ones I love and long to see again are waiting. In that promised land. Beyond memory and dream.
Why couldn't they just let him die? Why did they bring him back just to make me go through this again?
Now go, warrior of light. Go, and do not look back.
I hate this. I hate these stupid Ashians making me feel stupid feelings.
Well, Hydaelyn, I take my leave of you. Yours is the mantle of the last of us. May you have the joy of it, the burden and the solitude. It falls to you now. You and your champion to save our star.
Oh no, please don't make me fall through memories again. They're doing this shit again. Don't! Stop it! I hate this! If you show me horse font one more time. Thank God. Oh my God, am I here? Are they here? No, I'm a ghost! No, I'm gonna see them, but they will whoa, they look like people. That's so weird. It's so weird to see them without their hoods. They're like people, but big. No, it's Amarant, but not that one. Oh my god, okay. Sorry, I wasn't looking at chat for this whole time. I kind of closed it just so I could kind of like pay attention. So, like... I am not ready! Can I attune to this? The device is reminiscent of an aetheryte. Perhaps it is possible to attune with it. There's no way you can just attune to an aetheryte from the past and expect it. Despite attempting to channel and focus your energies, you fail to attune with the device. You can only assume it operates differently. That makes sense. The remarkably large man wears a black robe and a half mask, much like the phantoms you encountered in Mare Lamentorum and the recreated Amarant. It would seem you have made it to your destination. Oh, I'm trying to speak! No, what is this timeline? I'm speaking and no one's listening to me. You gesticulate wildly and shout all manner of greetings and obscenities, but the man does not so much as glance in your general direction. No, Flint, why would you say that? No, why would you say this? That's sad. Except, unlike him, I won't be feeling this for like 100 years. The man stands dutifully by the aetheryte-like device, a guide for this facility in all likelihood. Can you guide me? You attempt to get the man's attention, but if he sees you or hears you, he gives absolutely no indication. Well, that's because he is giant and we're standing behind him. As Elizabeth warned, it appears your form is intangible. But maybe Hades will be able to see me, you know, through it all. This is the right place, yes. Propylaeon. Judging by the woman's words, this facility is called Propylaeon. Propylaeon? You attempt to gently prod the woman to attract her attention, but feel nothing, and it seems neither does she. Can we leave? What's outside? You suspect this door leads outside, but how to open it? Oh my god, can I just say, if this ends up being like a door to the past that we can just keep going to no matter what, kind of like Amarant, but like real, but we can't interact with anyone or do anything, and it's just gonna be there forever, past all the expansions, that would be so sad.
And here we are, Elpis.
Hello? Hello?
Well, well, how rare to receive you in person. To what do we owe the honor?
Hello?
Oh, just a few odd tasks. We'll be here a while.
Never mind, I don't know you.
You're
I thought that was Hades for a second.
Fit, of course.
I keep
As a
thinking
matter
it's
of
him.
procedure, however, I must ask that you kindly remove your masks.
Remove their masks?
Come now. Is this truly necessary? Surely you can tell who we are.
My boy!
Who you are, perhaps, but I am far less infamous. Regardless, if we do not follow protocol, 'tis our hosts who would be held accountable. So, please, do favor us with your handsome face.
Favor us with your handsome face! Please! Oh my god. Oh my god! Look at him! Oh my god! He's so pretty! I love him so much. Oh my god, his eyes are so gorgeous. Can he see me? No, no, this is sad.
Satisfied?
I thank you for your cooperation. You are free to go about your business.
No, please. No, you can't just let me see him and not talk to him. No! He looks so different from what I expected. I mean, he's got hair. He doesn't look old.
You see it too, yes?
What, me? My little cat girl? You see me?
I haven't the foggiest what you're talking about.
What do you mean? No!
That's odd.
I'm just gonna curl up into a cat ball.
It's right here. A bit thin in the ether, but there's no mistaking it. The color of its soul is almost identical to Azem's.
Yes, it's me! Me! I'm
She
here!
created it. Rather unusual for a familiar to have a soul, though.
Oh my god, his eyes are so pretty.
Don't ask me. All I know is that it's trouble. Doubly so if it's her spitting image.
Oh my god, I love him!
So let's leave it be. Come now.
No, he's such a tsundere, dude. He is such a tsundere.
It's trying to say something, but it's literally too intangible to form words.
I love him.
Why don't you give it some ether? Spare a snifter of your bounteous reserves.
Yeah, give me some ether.
Who
Come
do
on.
you take me for?
Come on, just a bit of your ether, Emmett.
Why, a dear friend, of course.
Oh my god,
One
adorable.
who wouldn't let acts of kindness, such as my accompanying him on errands to far-flung outposts, go unrewarded.
Yeah, give me your ether. Oh my god, he's so dramatic. I love him. Dude. God, he looks so
I suggest
not
you
old.
close your eyes, or this may be unpleasant.
What? What do you mean? What are you gonna do? He clicked his fingers at me! Dude. He snapped me! I miss
You may
him.
open your eyes.
I can't. Since you say I can, okay. Am I real? Am I a real girl? I'm real!
Oh, you even adjusted its size.
It?
The better to indulge your whim. This way, it will be easier to communicate.
Wait, am I big? Oh my god, I'm big! I'm still short though.
And may I applaud your artful reinforcement. Without further ado then. Greetings. I am Hythlodaeus, chief of the Bureau of
Hythlodaeus! That was your name. I thought it was
Beside me is the
Hythlodius
most
for the
honourable
longest
Emmett
time.
Selk of the Convocation of 14.
My love.
And how might we address you, my new friend?
My new friend.
A fine name. And I'm pleased to see you understand our words.
Yes, I am Cocolamoco. Meow, meow, meow.
So, tell us, whence have you come? The thinness of your essence suggests you weren't created here. You do not know? Or cannot say? Allow me to ask a different question then. What brings you here?
I feel so tiny. I seek a man named Hermes. I want to learn about Elpis. You know what? I want to learn about Elpis.
Well now, the same as us. Perhaps Azim wished to come too, but had to settle for a familiar.
Well, to be fair...
If she truly wished to be here, then she would be.
I love him. He's so tired of everything. Anyway, Flint, to be fair, they did say that if you do find a way to interact with the past, don't interact with it, because whatever you change you can't undo the tragedies of the past, because you'll lose everything that you made in the future, and you don't want that, do you? Even though I like part of me is like, yeah, I love my friends in the future, and the other part is like, but my love. Moved on from Fan Daniel friendship. I mean, okay. I said this before when Fan Daniel was introduced. I love him, but in a way where I'm okay with him dying, because like he's fun, but like I don't love him. I just love seeing him. I like him existing, you know? But like Emmett, dude, Emmett has been my love since like the beginning, since his introduction. Like that is never going to change. He got naughted, yeah, and his eyes are pretty. So what of it? He is just the Emmett I knew he was. He's just as perfect.
Right you are. My apologies if we've given offense. The two of us can discern the color of souls, you see, and yours happens to resemble that of a friend.
Yeah, yeah, when he turned up as the dead emperor, like, that first scene where he got shot by, what was his name, Varys? When he got shot by Varys and then popped back a second later, like, how could you not love him at that point? Like, I was sold from the start, and then he just kept getting better and better, and now he's even more better, so I love him.
And with your purpose matching our own besides, we jumped to a hasty conclusion. We are here to speak with Hermes, the chief overseer of this facility, which we also intend to tour in order to gain greater insight into the man's work.
He's so pretty.
We,
Look
I
at
say.
him. Oh my god, I want to draw him.
Charge. I am here only to serve as his guide. And I should be happy to serve as yours as well, by way of an apology for the misunderstanding.
No,
Wait,
I know!
Are you suggesting that we bring it along on official business? This thing we know next to nothing about?
He called me a thing, you guys! What was I gonna say? Oh, right. Now we can call him a for realsies white-haired boy. I'm so happy.
If you harbor suspicions, better to keep it close than leave it to its own devices. Wouldn't you agree?
Bro.
Besides, having a mysterious life form in tow is the norm rather than the exception here.
He's so done! I love him. Oh my god, what does the outside look like? What does it look like? What does it look like? Show
Welcome,
me!
my friends, to the testing ground of creation at Heaven's Edge. Elpis.
Oh. Oh, it looks like Heavensward. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, the sky is so pretty. And there's dogs.
This presence.
Oh my god. They have exolophobos. Hey, I've seen this.
Hermes! Visitors! We have visitors!
Oh, baby. I've seen that character's art before. Oh, it's a girl? Not gonna lie, I heard that voice and I thought, ah, yes.
What
chimney sweeping child.
I wonder.
He's so sus of me. Oh, this music's pretty. I love him so much. Where are you? In case you didn't know, it's rude to stare! Stop! Oh, does Selene not like the kid? I mean, don't tell me, but that's kind of the impression I'm getting right now. Find out when you finish the game. Alright, I'm just saying, stop implying things. Stop implying stuff about people's opinions. This is your warning. Finished game is relative since the patch is soon. Listen, it's kind of the norm for me to be very behind on everyone. We'll pretend that I'm finishing the game by finishing... I mean, I was gonna say Shadowbringers. Ew. By finishing Ew. Oh, this music's so pretty. Oh god, you can't be British as well. You can't be normies. But you also can't be American. Or maybe you can. I don't know. Thank you, Flint. Yes, please do not pre-hype or express undying love / hatred of characters or locations or events that we have not gone through yet. If a character has just shown up, please do not talk about them or express any opinion towards them. This is not just the anti-fun hammer. This is my hammer of justice, and you will listen to Flint because Flint is just dishing out what I literally told him to dish out. So do not blame Flint for any bans or timeouts that happen. This is me timing you out. Me Coco. This ain't all one of these lame. Bruh. It's true. This is protecting the Coco Fun Hammer. It's true. I mean, I don't want to be as strict about this kind of stuff, but it literally does kill a lot of the vibes for me sometimes. Like, not to say that this whole conversation has ruined the vibes for me, but like in other games or like in other spoilery moments of this game in particular too, but like in previous expansions, when people like pre-hype, or especially when they not hype something, it like
it makes me start to like think about it a lot more, and like it kills a lot of the fun for me because I didn't really get to form that opinion myself, or like I was kind of expecting something that happened a lot differently than what I expected. So stuff like that. So, you know, reel it in, try and treat it like I'm playing this game and I want to have some company, but I don't want anyone to tell me about things. Kind of like if I were playing the game alone, but I'm not playing it alone because I'm playing it with friends, but you guys can't tell me anything. Yeah, same rules for AI Somnium files, like no spoilies and everything, which you have been very good for, Sailing Saturn, so. Or if they're for puns, can I blame them then? We've had talks about feeling saddened or predisposed things and not knowing if opinions were our own or implanted by others. I know. This is why I drop hard, like, shut up. Don't talk about Danganronpa and your opinions about Danganronpa in front of people that have not played Danganronpa. Let people enjoy things. Like, think about that experience when you started playing a game for the first time and you didn't know anything about it and you were just kind of like jumping in it. Like, it feels good, doesn't it? That kind of mystery. You don't want something to kind of like, you don't want something to kind of like take that over and change that experience from like the experience that you had. Unless you had a really bad experience too and you got spoiled. Wait, so did I get spoiled on Emma in Endwalker? Me? To an extent, yes, I did. That conversation that we had with... Or that conversation I had with some people, they essentially did tell me, like, oh yeah, Emmett's coming back. And I was like, oh, cool, thanks. I didn't want to know that, but okay. I was gonna play the game anyway, but that's fine. But I didn't know what he looked like or anything. And I didn't know how I would see him. Like, it could have been a dream sequence, or he could have, like, shown up somehow, or he could have come back to life or something. But yeah, I did know that he was gonna come back in some way. I thought you'd have seen more. No, I don't pay attention to spoiler art. I'm always on Twitter, but I never know what spoiler art is. Ban whoever did that. It was someone on another server, and they don't know my rules about spoiler stuff, so they kind of just, like, went out with it, and it was, like, before I had a chance to be like, please don't tell me. Please don't tell me these things. You may be... Yeah, but just mute the terms. That's how I avoided all the spoilers. I know, Solen, you tried your best, but it was too late. It was too late. They kept going on about it. I think it's in particular because they were talking to me about Endwalker that I couldn't just kind of avoid it. It wasn't like a kind of spoiler that I could not pay attention to. I'm glad that you didn't know anything about Flint. Because we're kind of like going on this together, so it's good that we were at least partly unspoiled. Dude, yeah, here's the thing though, I'm not as upset because, one, I kind of got vaguely the impression that he would be in the expansion in some way, but I didn't know how exactly. But that doesn't mean the reveal wasn't any worse. It's just kind of sad. But it was more sad in the moment because it kind of put me off playing it for a bit, like, well, now I know this, or maybe I should just wait until I forget or something. But coming back into this place and, oh god, look at his design. Like, look at his design. Look at his eyes and, like, his hair. Like, bruh. I can't. He's so,
Stan a man with good posture. No, but I also like his old design. Because his old design is like, he looks like he's gonna fall apart if you like push him. Like he looks like he's gonna fall over. And I'm like, yeah, that's my boy. That's what I love about him the most. Like this is young Emma. This is young Emma, and I love young Emma because he's like so pure and you know, full of hope and still very sarcastic and rude, but like, you know, he's got a completely different vibe to Krusty Emmett. But Krusty Emmett is my Emmett. He's the one that I love. But I love this one too. I love them both. I love Emmett, okay? Like, I don't give a shit. They're both my loves. I'm not gonna pretend that I'm not happy to see them both, dude. Oh man, I love him. I'm so happy to like, what if we can like go on walks with him? What if we like, hey, can you show me around this place? Take me around on an adventure. This is hardly my first time here, but the scenery never fails to take my breath away. Why, it feels as if you could reach out and touch the heavens. Now then, to begin our guided tour, perhaps you already know these things, but for the sake of thoroughness, I shall start with the basics. Using concepts to give shape to ether, creation magics allow us to bring forth anything we desire, be it inanimate objects or living beings. Anyone may conceive of concepts, but they must all undergo evaluation at the Bureau of the Architect. As part of that process, living beings and certain arcane entities may be sent here to Elpis for in-depth observation and study. A fascinating facility, isn't it? I dare say you will enjoy touring it with us. I will. I mean, I'm gonna end here. I'm gonna end walk here. Oh, he's so... The way he looks at me. Oh my god. Yeah, good luck with your rating, Solen. You have a drawing. You have a drawing idea for me? Oh my god, yes! Yeah. Wait, let me just pin that. Okay, thanks. Okay. I'm so excited. Okay, now I'm like really excited to come back to this. Look what I have ahead of me. Look at him. I'm just gonna stand next to him. I'm just gonna stand right next to him. Dude. Okay. Solen. Solen isn't here, however. That height gap. Dude, that height gap. I'm supposed to be like a tall Makoe, so it's like really funny when characters are really tall. Because I'm like, but I'm tall. But they're like, no, I am. I'm gushing too much. Okay, I need to end now. I need to end walk now. 2 months later. I just have to not get sick. If I don't get sick, then we will continue soon. Not tomorrow though, because I have a lot of art that I need to finish tomorrow. But maybe soon. Maybe soon. Maybe not Friday either, because Friday I think I have things to do before I get home. So I might be home too late to actually end up having time to do anything. And I don't want to like just jump in and... Oh my god, look at him! So honestly, probably on Monday. Yeah! Monday is Elpis Exploration Day. Hell yeah. He's so pretty. I'm getting over... I don't give a shit about being mildly spoiled about him coming back. Like, that doesn't even change anything. Look how incredible he is. Look Can you believe he's back? Why am I detective mode? You know what? We're exploring Emmett's face. That's why. No, don't spoil anything. I am inspecting him. Yeah. Okay, I need to leave. I need to leave and get ready to go to bed soon because I need to... Emmett Sock is back. Shut up, Cyber. Good night. Or good morning, because you're in Australia, and I don't know what time that is for you right now. So, goodbye. Have a wonderful day, /night, /morning, / I don't know. See y'all later.